Hello there, guys. It is me, Spirit Wolf, and I am back with another part of the Wind Waker. I believe it's part 2, so that would make the second part. Once again, I'm joined by Super Linkario.
Hello, it's me.
So last time, we met the King of Red Lions, which is around the corner. And we just got to Windfall after finding out that we need more than what we've got right now to save our sister from the Forsaken Fortress. So, let's get going. So first of all, what we want to do, run away from that guy. We don't want to speak to him. I heard that little ding right there. So we want to
Yep.
go into this house right here because there's actually a person here that we need to go and save. Or rather, release from his cell. The sound. I see the same green clothes and the same green hat. By the look of you, I'd say, sir, could you by chance be a fairy? Goodness, did you feel my telepathy? That's why you saved me, isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't it? Do not worry. Tingle knows about you telling him, sir. Yes, sir. Tingle is my name. I have been looking for you and your kind, for I, too, long to be one of the fairy folk. And yet, I was mistaken for some kind of troublemaker and put into this dreadful sort of place. How disrespectful. Please, Mr. Fairy, rescue poor Tingle from this place and take him to where you and your kind live in splendor. There's a switch there. Link can't jump on the switch with the pot in the way, though. So, did he actually do anything wrong to end up in there, or was he actually mistaken?
I don't know. The Lenzo, I think his name is. I think he said something like, "Oh, I had rented out a room or something, and then someone stole my picture box, and then
Oh,
and that's."
right.
I don't know
Okay.
whether that was Tingle, whether that was someone else who someone mistaken the thief for Tingle. But either way, where you're going to go in a minute, that you can actually find that exact picture box.
Hooray!
Oh,
Thank you all so very much. Here is Tingle's heartfelt gift of thanks. Tingle, Tingle, Kululipa! Become an item. He gave you the Tingle tuner. If you get stuck on it, a quick hint, connect a Game Boy. Oh god, you
yep.
can't. I can't even pretend to read that. Like it's gonna be useful. Okay.
Genuinely though, you can actually
Now, no matter how far we travel from this dingy cell, our souls will be as one. Splendid. Tingle is going to get ready to go to the realm of the fairies, so you just wait here, okay, sir? Ah, I was forgetting something important. Oh, Mr. Fairy, you want to come to my island, don't you? Don't you? Don't you? You got Tingle's chart. Nice. The first chart in the game. When you go out to sea, open it. If you ever need any help with your charts, just leave it to Tingle. Don't ever forget it. If you ever need help with charts, don't forget it. So, quick disclaimer. I mean, unless you know otherwise, you can correct me on this, but on the actual GameCube console, you can connect a Game Boy Advance cable for the Nintendo GameCube to connect a Game Boy Advance to controller socket 2, 3, or 4, and then you can use the item then you can use it to whatever you set it to. What this does is it basically allows Tingle to help you with whatever you need it to help you with, I suppose.
I mean, you could use it for many different things, but its main purpose is to locate the 5 Tingle statues.
Yes, which I probably won't do that. It's only rupees I think you get for it.
It is you get a fill of maximum money for your biggest wallet.
Oh, that's alright then. I definitely have gone the wrong way here. I know this is not the correct way. This is where you want to go first person, by the way. Oh, actually, yeah, let's look at that. blue rupee. Yeah, so if you see that red rupee, you know you're going the right way. Blue rupee, you know you're going the right way. Alright. So yeah, I wonder what this could be. I know what it is. The Picto Box, another item we're probably not going to be using. So yeah, the Picto Box allows you to save photos and stuff. So, like for example, right here. Well, the emulator does not like that at all.
Did it just freeze?
It really just did not like the emulator does not like the Picto Box. I forgot about that.
Actually, my emulator crashed the first
Yeah,
time I ever
mine
used the Picto Box.
almost did. Right, okay, we're not going to use the Picto Box then. Date unknown. At last, I have succeeded in stealing the Picto Box I have desired for so long. Succeeded, yes, but sadly. Due to a slight mistake on my part, I was also caught. I have been imprisoned, but I do not give in easily. I refuse to give this wondrous box to my captors. I have decided to hide it here in the depths of my cell and then make my escape by tunneling out. Yes, that is my plan. Of course, if I ever successfully escape from this prison, I shall one day return to recover the Picto Box. I will write the controls for it in case I should forget them. Set it to blah 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 on the item screen. Press A to snapshots. Use C-stick to zoom in and out. Press R to switch to its delightful pictograph viewing mode. It saves up to 3 pictographs at one time. Oh, how it pains me to leave it. I just wish blah 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 blah. What did that actually say? Yeah, okay. Taking photographs, that's cool. Pictograph, I believe, can get you a piece of heart in one of the quests. There's that arsehole there, but we're going to go to a closer arsehole. So yeah, one wrong turn, you do not get a chance to recover. He will just void you out.
Right.
Oh, right in front of this dude, actually. So yeah, I'm not going to bother with the pictograph too much, but I would advise against using it. Please, no, go away. I would advise against using it on emulators, because, as you just saw, not a friendly item.
Actually, I know someone who's doing a different version of Dolphin. I don't actually know if it's a different version or not, but the pictograph worked perfectly fine for them. Which
Might
is
be
weird.
this version then. My story is a strange one. I came across curses from a land far away, a land where the blizzards blow violently, heading for this town called Windfall. But dear me, as I travelled, a terrible storm descended and tore my ship to bits. Yet mysteriously, only that escaped without so much as a mark on it. From the looks of you, I would say you are a traveller as well. Oh yes, indeed. Could you not purchase that from me? It is my one and only heirloom from home. The people of this town do not seem the least bit interested in that, despite the fact that it would help them travel the dangerous seas about their own. Please, I beg of you, I wish to open a business here in this town, so I am in desperate need of finances. How does 80 rupees sound?
I believe if you deny him several times, he'll actually put the price down to like 60.
Thank you very much indeed. I have received precisely 80 rupees for it. I think that's a HD quality of life, because I've not been able to get him to do it on this version.
Yeah, fair.
I can use these funds to finance my new business. Oh dear me, what a happy day. Very well, young master. As I promised. Please, take that. Just punched you in the face. You got a boat sail. We know what this does. Yes, yes, yes. You have made a good purchase today, my young master. And you have saved my life and business as well. Treasure it dearly. It is the finest sail in the world. Treat it as such. Yeah, we get to use the sail. So there's nothing else we can do here, so we might as well go back to the boat. However, we're gonna obtain some bombs. Let's go and get some bombs. Early bombs. It's good. That easy, right? Well, you would be mistaken. This would be the bomb shop. Go on and use joystick to look around. 10 bombs, 10,000 rupees. Come on now. How's a kid like you going to pay for these? You're dreaming. 20 bombs, 20,000 rupees. Look, can't you read? Do these look like something you can afford? Huh? 30 bombs, 30,000 rupees. Listen to me, boy. You're out of your mind. You can't pay for these. It's a scram. So by five months, oh my god. I didn't call for you, boy. Go on now, beat it. Yeah, so that's how Nintendo has locked you out of bombs. They just charge you a fucking obscene amount for it. Not even the biggest wallet can cover that, the 10,000. However, he doesn't always charge that price.
It happens in Twilight Princess as well.
It does,
where
but
before the shop it gets taken over by Malamart.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, oh god, yeah. I remember that shot. Oh, that look in your eye. So you found yourself a sail, have you? Very well. Then I shall teach you the art of sailing. Yes, I did. Ah, one more thing. When you are out at sea with few landmarks to go by, you will be at the mercy of your sea chart. I have marked the place we should currently be heading for on your sea chart. If you get lost at sea, simply press the directional button to open the chart and confirm your position. Now, a westerly wind blows. Hop in and let it carry us to the east. Basically, this is how you use sail. Press the button you assign it to bring it out, and then A button puts it away. But we want to be having it out. Now, since we're doing a free heart run, we're not going to bother with Pauper and Isle. Because there's a heart piece in there.
Yep.
Yeah, this song's quite alright. I do like this song. After a while, again, another minor thing that I have about this game is there's not really much to do when you're sailing on the sea. Like, this is sort of all you're doing.
Yep.
And I
Tiger.
don't know if I can be asked to edit a lot of this out, to be fair. So I might just leave it all in. I don't know. I mean, it depends. Like, if there's like nothing going on, I might edit some of it out later on. But for the meantime, we're just traveling 2 squares because this is the sea chart right here. So we're only traveling 2 squares. Well, 1 square really, but still. So we need to come over here to this unexplored sector, which is the island there. This is the tallest, isn't it? Or is Tower of the Gods taller?
I believe Tower of the Gods may be taller.
That's what I thought, but yeah, both of those islands are pretty damn tall. So yeah, we're coming up to it now. You can see something up there along some clouds. There, on the horizon. That is our destination, my dude. Dragon Roost Island. Cue good music. High atop this island's peak lives the spirit of the skies, a great dragon by the name of Valu. Valu. You must go see this dragon and request from him a jewel called Din's Pearl. Ask the people of the Rito tribe who inhabit this island about how to see the dragon. Oh, I almost forgot. Wait just a moment. This is the Wind Waker. It is a baton of sorts that was used long ago when the people played music and prayed to the gods. In those days, simply using it allowed one to borrow the power of the gods, but I do not know if it still works. Even so, I thought it might be of some use to you. Perhaps you should try using it. First, conduct in 3/4 time. Do not touch your joystick. Just try to match the rhythm by tilting the C stick up, down, and right. Yes, I almost did not keep a straight face, but I managed. Yeah, this is your tutorial for this game's instrument, the Wind Waker. Very nice. That was splendid. Next is 4/4 time. Hold your joystick left to change the rhythm, then match the rhythm and tilt the joystick up, right, left, and then down. Now there is a 6/4 as well that he doesn't teach you.
Yeah, but the 6/4 is only done twice in the game.
It's only for 2 songs. That's it, my dude. That was not bad for your first time using the Wind Waker. Not bad at all. You can also conduct with it in 6/4 time by tilting the joystick right. You would do well to remember that. And I received the legendary Wind Waker. And yes, the game says the legendary Wind Waker. That's not even added in by me. By using this magical conductor's baton, you can borrow the power of the gods. Set it to blah 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 and use it by pressing whatever button you set it to. To conduct, use that to choose notes. Don't tilt blah blah blah. Yes, we know, we've just been told this. So yeah, this is the 6th time. Right there. What's the sign say? Link, please. Danger. Do not attack the... Oh. But a bit late for that. Sort of picked it. Getting lucky with the rupees, actually. So there is a chest up there. I don't think that's a heart piece chest, is it? They're pretty consistent in this game.
Yeah.
I think that's 200 rupees actually. I like how in this game bombs do next to no damage to you, but in Tears of the Kingdom they're like instant death. Are they instant
What is
death?
What, bombs?
Bombs. Like if you
No.
blow yourself up, is it instant death
No.
or is it just a fuck ton
It takes
damage?
a decent amount of hearts off you.
Well, yeah, in this
Doesn't
game it's
put
a
you
quarter,
instantly.
but then Tears of the Kingdom it's kind of keeping up with like current. Ah yes, I keep forgetting. R button is to drop. I must remember that. And there's our shortcut right there, which you can do 2 ways. You could just pull that out once, or you can put it out fully and let that fall. And then there's this dude that you met at the start of the game. My dude, is that you? It is. I'm pleased to see you're okay. I must say, you've travelled far for one with no wings. Yes, these things that are called boats allow me to do that, dude. And your sister, is she... well, about my sister, is that so? Well, don't worry too much. I'm sure she'll hang in there. I have an idea, my dude. Would you like to meet our... How do you pronounce it? Chieftain, is it? Would you like to meet our chieftain? I've told my people here about you, and all of us Rito are very concerned. I'm certain the chieftain will befriend you and lend you the aid of our what? What is that word? Of our airy or eerie or whatever the fuck it's called.
Airy? Like aviary? But it's not
airy. We'll run that in Google Translate. It's settled then. I'll fly on the head and let everyone know you're coming. Come inside my... No. I'll be waiting. That's so... No. I can't believe they just had that. Oh, then again, 2003 in it. We weren't as dirty back then, I suppose. Oh yeah, we can learn a song immediately, but we don't need to do that until after the dungeon, theoretically. So yes, this is where the bird people live. Well, have you discovered the cause for the Great Value's anger? Ah, so you are my dude, are you? Quill has told me all about you. A troubling tale indeed. I insist that you let us know if there is anything we can do to help you. Give me rupees. We shall do everything in our power to assist you. However, in the meantime, we have a problem of our own to deal with. When you arrived on the island, did you notice the raging dragon perched atop the mountain? As you can see, we of the Rito tribe are profoundly connected to the sky. We make our livings on the airways. We do so by the graces of the sky spirit, Valu. When a Rito reaches adulthood, he or she journeys to the top of the Dragon Roost to receive a scale from the Great Dragon. It is this scale that enables the Rito to grow his or her wings. Recently, however, the once gentle Valu has grown violent and unpredictable. Sadly, we can no longer approach him. If this continues, the fledglings who are of age will never be able to receive scales from Valu on Dragon Roost. They will remain wingless, and in time, our very way of life will be threatened. This sounds like the fucking plot for Sunshine. As chieftain of the Rito, my first responsibility is to solve this problem. My
It's the
apologies.
same generation.
Shit, it is, isn't it? But I must
Same
ask you to, yeah, same consoles. It's set like a year apart as well, isn't it? Like
I actually can't remember when it was.
Sunshine came out in 2002, I think. But I must ask you to wait for our assistance until this is done. Will you do so? Chieftain, what do you think of consulting my dude with regards to your son, Prince Kamali? As you can see, my dude is a gallant young lad. I feel certain that Prince Kamali would open his heart to him and speak freely of his fears and worries. Maybe. Let me be direct. My son, Kamali, is of the age to earn his wings, yet he is weak in some ways, and in light of the current situation, he may just give up on ever getting them. What say you? Will you share some of your courage with my son? Will you meet with my son? I thank you. We shall do our best to solve our problem as quickly as possible so that we may better help you with yours. I have something I wish for you to give to my son. A young girl named Medley is holding it for me. Would you find her and take it? I am counting on you. Here, my dude. Take this with you. Who knows? It might come in handy. You got a delivery bag. Finally crafted bags. Yes, cool. You can just store letters in there. That's all this thing does. You should find Medley in one of the upper rooms. Leave the Great Valu to us. In the meanwhile, do your best to aid Prince Kamali. So yeah, this delivery bag is a required item, but it's not at the same time. Like, you need it to progress the story, but I think a lot of the things you do with it is optional. Wow, you really do have green clothes and a strange shaped hat. Strange. You're my dude, aren't you? Oh, me? I'm an attendant to the great sky spirit, Valu. Valu, Valu, Valu. My name is Medley. Well, to tell the truth, I'm not an attendant quite yet. I'm actually still studying to be one. Oh, what am I thinking? Here, this is from the chieftain. My dude. He wants you to give this directly to Prince Kamali. You accepted father's letter. Yeah, so they waste no time in giving you this letter in your delivery bag. Which is quite good of them, actually. The room way in the back on the first floor is Prince Kamali's room. You have to go down a couple of steps to get there. When you meet Prince Kamali, please don't get offended by his manner. He has no bad intentions, I promise. By the way, listen, my dude. I have a small favour I'd like to ask of you. Could you please come to the entrance of Dragon Roost Cavern later? I'll explain everything then. So yeah, they really waste no time in showing you how the delivery bag works in this game, which It's good in some ways, but there's only so many items you can put in there. Some of which actually come from beetles. But we'll get to that later on. So you don't even have to speak to him, you can just give it straight to him.
Yeah.
A letter from my father. Oh, sure. Telling me to be brave is easy enough for him. It's not like he's the one who went through that horrible experience. It's not like he still has to go get a scale from Valu. You're in this letter too, you know. Poking your nose in other people's business. You're nosy, aren't you? Sorry, but I really don't feel like going to see Valu right now. I mean, how am I supposed to get a scale from him when he's so upset? What? Are you trying to say that you can calm Valu down? Psh, that's just a big fat lie. It's easy to say you can do anything. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. Yeah, he's correct about that one, it doesn't. I'll tell you what, if you can find me as someone who can get past all the obstacles on Dragon Roost to get to Valu, then I'll listen to anything you say. Well, he's correct about one thing. Bragging doesn't cost a thing. A lot of people on the internet do it nowadays.
Yep.
So we're giving the letter to him, so now we go to, it's this one, it's this way. No, it's not that way, it's the one with the long one. I never know the layout of this place. Yeah, it's true.
You never know, it's quite simple.
I forget. There it is. No, that's not gonna happen, is it? Hey, you actually came. Sorry. I'm really sorry for bringing you to such a dangerous place. I had to. I wouldn't have asked you if I didn't need help desperately. You see this place? There used to be a spring here, surrounded by a beautiful pond. It was peaceful and lovely. Was it? But then the great Valu, he became so angry and, in his rage, he shook the mountain and this boulder crashed down, plugging the spring. You can see the result. Oh, but where is my mind? Tell me, how was Prince Kamali? Oh, that doesn't sound right. Not at all. I may be partially to blame for the bad turn that Prince Kamali's taken. See, Prince Kamali's grandmother was the great Valu's former attendant. She was an amazing woman. I was honoured to have her as my teacher. She was kind and brave and unsurpassed in her dealings with the great Valu. I'm not yet worthy of being mentioned in the same breath as her. If only I possessed some of her strength, I'm sure Prince Kamali would have felt more secure. My dude, I'm sorry to ask this, but I need your help. I want to go to the small shrine that's near the peak of Dragon Roost, but that ledge over there is so high. If I could get some wind under my wings, I'm sure I could get up there. So, will you help me? Sure. Whew, thank you so much. Okay, pick me up. Then face that ledge and toss me. The atmospheric currents are really messed up, so pay close attention to the direction of the wind. Alright, I'm ready. Don't hold back now. Throw me as hard as you can. Don't think that's the only... Don't think this is the only time that you'll be doing this, because it's not. You'll be doing this a lot more later on.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. I think now I'll be able to climb Dragon Roost and meet the Great Valu. Don't worry, I'll be fine. I may be just an apprentice attendant, but I can understand some of the Great Valu's language. I'm not exactly bursting in confidence, but... Look, if anything happens to me, please look after Prince Kamali. This is all I have to give you. I know it's not much, but please take it. You got an empty bottle, hooray! We know what these things do by now. Oh, and please don't tell anyone that I'm climbing Dragon Roost. It'll be our secret, okay? Well, good luck to both of us. So, turns out we actually need this. We actually do need this bottle.
Oh yeah.
So you take some of the water, and where it says that it can, you can pour it on anything dry and withered. Well, we'll notice some withered bombs. Now you can pour it on all 5 of them. I don't see the point personally. Oh, fuck's sake. There we are. So, yeah, this is actually going to be our first dungeon here, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, my favourite dungeon in this game, actually, because after this dungeon, they all get a bit stupid. I mean, there's only 6 dungeons in the entire game, actually. If you're not counting Ganon's castle.
Yeah.
If you are counting Ganon's castle, I believe it's 7. Ding. And here we go. Welcome to Dragon Roost Cavern. Our first dungeon of the game. Our first of not so many. But Withdrawal's Mask only has 4 dungeons. So, he's still playing Tears of the Kingdom at the moment then?
I am, yeah.
Fair enough. What do you think of the game?
It's really good.
That's good.
I'm pretty convinced that. Oh, I'm slowly being convinced that it's actually going to be my next new favourite Zelda game.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's only just come out, hasn't it?
Yeah. And I just died. The game is hard though, genuinely.
You got a small
It's
key.
like
hooray.
it's like Dark Souls disguised as a Zelda game.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've heard that it's very much like Dark Souls in
It's like
terms of
Sky.
gameplay.
It's like when Skyrim and Dark Souls
They're
had a
mixed
baby,
together.
but then dressed it up as Zelda.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's actually pretty accurate to be honest. Because Skyrim has its own difficulty selection that you can do.
Yeah.
You can put it on legendary and die in one. That's fair. Keith just died. I'm not even opposed to that. Yeah, they really made it. Because what's Breath of the Wild that hard?
No, it's not that hard.
No, that's fair. So yeah, this dungeon's not complicated. That's the map there. Which might as well grab. No, that's fair, because hopefully soon I can get a Switch myself, so I can actually play this game. Not this game, but as in Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah. I really would like you to see if you can afford it because it is great, and I really recommend it.
It's either that or you loan me the money for a Switch and I'll pay you back monthly. No, I can't ask you of that.
You'll have to see what you get for your birthday.
Ah, yes. My birthday's actually in a month's time.
According to, like, when it comes to this recording at least.
Oh yeah, this recording today, yeah, it's a month.
Depends when you get it edited and uploaded.
Well, I'm hoping to have the first part up. I say this now, but hopefully at some point this week, because I've got work throughout this week, so my time could be very limited tomorrow through Friday. And there is some red chew jelly. So this space, red chew jelly is going to be one of the more useful items for us in the game. Actually, no, it's not really. I could just use fairies in that case. But if fairies aren't available, you could just use red chew jelly to restore your health. didn't even need this. So I suppose we can just use this sword as a weapon. And there's another shortcut. I don't know why you'd want that shortcut, but there you go. Oh, that blue rupee respawns. I never knew that. See what I mean? Rupees are so easy to get in this game. And I believe over there is a treasure chart, but I'm not really so interested in them. There's only 7 charts in the game that you actually need, and they're all to do with Triforce or the Triumph Forks. Is what it's referred to in this
Forks,
game.
yeah.
Triumph Forks. There we are. Yeah, I know I know all the fish you speak to in the game refer to it as Triumph Forks. Oh shit. Oh, rest in peace, that joy pendant. And then there's a feathered friend, who's not really a friend, but he's also an arse to deal with. There we are. I'm gonna wait for this actually. You have to hold the sidle button down, by the way, because if you don't, he will just jump off.
Yeah.
Lift. Yeah, you need a certain item to be able to do that to those. So yeah, 3 heart run. They're easy to begin with. Obviously, they're always easy to begin with, but by the time you're mid-game, yeah, it starts showing its difficulty, especially when you've got enemies that do like a whole heart of damage. That really gives you 3 hit points then. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. But yeah, this first dungeon of this game is not too hard actually. It's quite self-explanatory. You have to speak to this dude, by the way, because my dude, have you seen any filthy thieving rats around? I know they are annoying, but keep your wits about you. They are only rats. If you spread bait near their nest, they may share their silver treasure with you. Why don't you try it? Yeah, I never knew you could do this in the game, but yeah, what he's saying is true. If you spread bait near their holes, they'll trade some shit with you. Delicious. Hey, I got something real good I'll sell to you. For real. What'll it be for you? So yeah, all he will sell for you right now is bait and a hoy pair.
I actually hear the squeakies here.
Yeah, hopefully the recording don't know, but yeah, don't though, but yeah. Bring them more sometime more. Now, the gimmick of these rats is they'll sell you things that you can get, but he'll charge you for more. So the bait is worth 10 from beetles. From the rats, they're 20 rupees. So you want to be kind of careful if you do go about doing that. But rupees are easy enough to get in this game. There's really no reason why you should be broke constantly.
Yeah.
You've got the compass. Again, we should know what they do. But they went hard on the rupee upgrades in this game though, because like your starter rupee wallet bag can hold up to 200. Then you got the next upgrade, which is 1,000, and then you got the final one, which is 5,000. So I forget if 5,000 is even enough to cover all of the 7 charts that Tingle deciphers for you. And
I
that's a small
believe
key.
it's just shy of 3,200 in total.
That's RC, that bird, what he just did there.
It's I believe it's 3,199 rupees.
So yes.
Oh no, wait, it's 400. No, it's 7 charts minus 7. It's
He charges 301 for each one, right?
400, 398.
Oh, okay. But while I'm fighting that guy, I could just go through the door. Oh, he dropped the loot thing.
3,200 and... Oh, I don't know, actually.
It just... If it's 398 for each one, it'd just be 400 times 7 and then minus 14.
Is it 7 or is it 8?
400 times 7... is there 8 shards?
It's 8 shards, yeah.
Oh, 400. I'm getting my ass kicked by these fucking bats. It's 400 times 8.
Yeah, it's 32 minus 8 rupees, which is 3,193.
What's the point of that bomb? Oh, for that.
A bomb there.
Yeah, I kind of forgot that was there. No, I thought it would have just been 400 times 8 minus 16.
No, minus... Ooh, could be minus 16.
Well, because think about it, he's charging...
Yeah, 1,000...
He's charging...
3,182.
Yeah, so, yeah, your upgraded wallet can easily cover it.
As long as you've got the max wallet, at least.
Oh yeah, because if not, you'll be having a few trips. Oh, I could have parried there. Never mind. Bokoblins aren't that hard to kill in this game anyway. I say there is a treasure chart in this room, but we don't really need it. I think this treasure chart in particular goes towards a piece of heart.
Oh, we can find that out in a bit.
Well, I mean, treasure charts are just treasure charts. I mean, I can go for them if you really want me to, but again, I'm not going to make it too much. I mean, there's nothing really you get. Yes, there is. There's certain charts you get from them, actually. Doesn't he just respawn, actually? Fucking hell. I fucking was a bit close there, weren't I? Fucking hell. And then there's the orange pots. These pots are warp points, by the way. You don't have to uncover them. But they serve as shortcuts if you do.
Yeah.
Come out to the dungeon item. You don't get the dungeon item until quite late in the game, in this dungeon, actually.
Yeah, quite late sometimes.
Oh god. So yeah, just gotta fight these. These are pretty easy, they're just bokoblins. If you struggle with them, just circle around them and hit their backs, and they'll be knocked down.
Yeah.
And these are arsey. Oh, you can't even speak to her while she's like that, actually. My dude, you came to rescue me. Oh, thank you. I'll tell you what I found out. This is terrible. Some creature is doing awful things to the Great Valu's tail. That's why he's so angry. The Great Valu's tail hangs down into the room right below here. There's got to be something in there. I wonder if those mean monsters who captured me have something to do with it. We've got to do something now before it's too late. I'll go and tell everyone what's happening. Here, my dude. Use this to get out of here. It's what I used to get this far. It's a device we Rito use before we evolve the wings. The grappling hook. Hooray. Here, my dude. Climb up on that little ledge over there so I can show you something. And a skull necklace. Another... This is just for money, right? The skull necklace.
Yeah, money.
Yeah,
You
fine.
can get a treasure chart though.
Oh, that's fair. Grab this branch with the grappling hook and you can swing over there to get out of this area. When you aim at a branch that you can latch onto, the star will appear. Remember that. Don't you worry about me, my dude. Get going. And she goes. So yeah, you will be using this grappling hook a lot in this game. Trust me, I think almost every dungeon requires it, I think. In the randomizers for this game, one of the items you definitely want early on is the grappling hook. Because you'll be surprised how many things are locked out because of it. Which, Georgina, you said you would make a seed for me at some point for that. Or do it co-op, isn't it?
Wind Waker Online co-op.
Yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, another function is you can steal items from your enemies as well. Including their monster drops. It just means that they won't drop it.
They won't drop it naturally.
No, not if you've stolen it from them. No. Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, there is 2 joy pendants per dungeon, like in a chest. That is not what I wanted to do. Oh, can you imagine if I made that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to cut all 3 at once.
Otherwise, you will be slipping into the lava
Yep, like
and burning your bottom.
Yep, like I just did. So yeah, so the grappling hook makes the free heart run a lot easier because you can just steal health from your enemies. Because again, that enemies can drop hearts. Also, the grappling hook can be used to kill Keys. And get heart. Oh my god. That is a stupid location!
Oh.
Why would the heart land there? Okay, we've run into problems already. Actually, yeah, I'll tell you what's gonna be an issue. Later on, as I said, the health is gonna be worse. Especially when we get to Dark Nuts that can do 2 hearts to you with their fucking swords.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's gonna be fun and games. And I believe, Georgina, you have requested for me to do the gauntlet thing, right?
The Savage Labyrinth.
That's the one. I said I'd give that a shot. Actually, don't you need to do that for a Triforce chart?
You do.
Shit.
You also get a heart piece from it as well.
Oh, but how deep do I have to go for that? Can't I just skip
Heart
that?
piece is at the very end.
Right, okay.
And I believe all 50 floors. And the Savage Labyrinth, I believe, is 25 to 30 floors.
So in other words, I don't need to go all the way in. Oh, actually.
I'm really quite surprised you didn't pick up on what you said.
Have I missed something that you got for once? Holy shit.
Yes.
Oh, all the way in.
I'm not gonna repeat.
No, I got it. Oh boy, I was not paying attention because I was more shit. Savage Labyrinth.
Oh. Oh, excellent.
You know what? Yeah, I'll let you have that one.
I'm really quite surprised you didn't pick up on what you
I
said.
didn't. I'm quite surprised too. Oh boy. To be fair, even the mighty shall fall. Oh, rest in peace, Green Rupee. But yeah, I mean, eventually we'll get a rest in peace, Green Rupee again.
Yeah.
Eventually we'll get a boomerang, which will actually allow us to do quite a few things, actually. Such as get double magic, which I might actually go for quite early on, actually. I did go to Windfall the second time without it, but I was like, no, actually, magic is important.
Yeah.
Oh, they do fuck off eventually. Alright, now that we've got the boss key, we can simply make our way downtown.
The Boski-Ofski.
I believe fire keys work differently in this game though. They do more damage than the normal keys, but the fire doesn't do any damage to you, I don't think. Unlike in Ocarina of Time where it's a fucking pestilence. Where if you didn't put yourself out, you'd taken an extra heart or two from just from one fire keys. Don't need to worry about that boss then. We've already got the chest from him. Uno Numo Joy Pendant. Don't we need to give Miss Marie these pendants to get into the private races?
Yeah.
Actually, and doesn't that require sorting the problem out with the killer bees? Which is another heart piece. Because I don't think Miss Marie gives you a heart piece in general. Man, I've really got to work. I've really got to kind of figure out what heart pieces are required. It's the not that one. It's the other one. Then we want. That's what we want. We want the Knight's Crest. Holy shit, are these going to be fucking important later on? And then we have... Actually, I'm not going to grab the fairy because there is something I'm going to do for the second dungeon. But the fairy is in one of the pots should you need it. And here we go. Here it is. Welcome to Goma. Now what you need to do is grab onto Valu's tail and then do your thing. If you can land on one of these ledges, even better, because then Goma will have a harder time getting to you.
Yeah, I've done that before.
And it gives you an easier time to grab onto Valu's tail. You can't grab onto Valu while he's swinging about like that. But landing on one of the platforms there makes this fight immensely easier. But the third time you do this, you want to be on the ground. You want to be on the ground rather than up here. And maybe don't stand so fucking close.
Yep.
I've never had that happen to me before, though. There we are. Third phase over. Well, first phase over even. Bloody hell. And this is second phase is fucking piss easy though. As he gets hit. Nice. Good job. Good great job.
Yeah.
Goma. Great job. Wow, I just fucking ate my words. I'm willing to admit when I am fucking wrong though. Goma, are you gonna Goma, are you serious right? Goma! Are you serious right now?
Well.
Oh no, what have I fucking done? I did not know the grappling hook damaged her though.
Ah.
So that's a new thing, because I actually killed her via the grappling hook.
Nice.
That's a new one.
You got that on recording, so...
I have.
GG's.
I'm quite happy I got that on recording. Right, where is it? Ah, there is... Nice. All the drops are going to be heart, so... That's the heart container. It increases your maximum health by 1. But obviously for the purpose of this playthrough, we're not going to get it. And now, long cutscene again. Well, not as long, actually. I know what I am going to do, though, when we get to that part. We're going to cut out the, I'm going to cut out the Triforce shard bit. And we're also going to stop here for part 2, because we're actually now just hit an hour, so good stopping point.
Good stopping point. Yeah, just complete the dungeon.
I'd say so.
GG's on first dungeon.
Yeah, damn straight. My dude. Well, Prince Kamali, don't you have something you want to say? I heard everything from Medley. My dude, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. I hope I can be like you someday, my dude. You will, Kamali, I just know it. Right, my dude? So, my dude, here. I want you to take this, my dude. Giving you the thing I value most will give me the courage I need to stand up to bad things. Receive Din's Pearl. If you're playing in hero mode, you can actually understand what this dude says. The great Baloo is grateful to you, my dude. I don't actually know what he says. So, Georgina, if you want to translate that for me, you're more than welcome to, but we're going to continue with this dialogue. Use the wind god's wind. That's what he said, but I don't understand. I wonder what it means. Oh, well, these guys can tell us too, actually. The wind god's wind. I wonder if what he's talking about has anything to do with the wind shrine that's through that tunnel. Oh, I almost forgot. The Great Baloo also names you, my dude, a true hero. I agree with him. As far as we're concerned, my dude, you really are a hero. Well, I'm going to go and visit Baloo. I'll come and see you sometime, with the best pair of wings ever. Hey, Prince Kamali. Thanks so much, my dude. See you again someday. And that marks the second part. So yeah, I would like to thank you guys for watching. We've now just done the first dungeon, so yeah, we just need to learn the song, make our way to the second dungeon, and then go from there. I'd like to thank Super Linkario for joining.
You're very welcome. Pleased to be here.
And I shall see you guys in the next episode.